Hello, Snidios Namers. Um, what do you mean? This is an old, I mean old school. This is a 2004 video game. So I have some really tragic news for you. In the 2000s, people were referring to the Nintendo Entertainment System by the same moniker. Um, when that console was relevant about 20 years. Oh, no, 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 no. You see, we are farther off from 2004 than 2004 was from the NES being a thing people like lost their minds over. Your main goal is to blow up and act like you don't notice nobody. Hi there, Mira. I hope you're doing well. Um, it was not just a few years ago. A few years is like uh, anyways, thank y'all for being here today. We're gonna be playing Legend of Heroes Trail in the Sky. I've heard this is like fucking primo early 2000s RPG. You've got underwear that old, it's not old. Like, how do I even respond to that? There's like layers here that I can't. You'll trail my sky. You'll trail in my sky. That's kind of. I want to say gay, but like for you that'd be straight. So I guess that's kind of straight, and you can't do that during Pride Month. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, what Mira just said. I'm very excited to hop into this game. I'm actually really curious what it's about. Because I don't know. I actually don't know basically anything about this game other than there's some chick with brown hair and pigtails who hits things with a stick, and that's kind of it. And that's like your main character. So let's, speaking of trails, Jesus Christ, Joni. It's about leaving chemtrails in the sky. I see. The iconic chemtrail game. Alright, let's get this game booted up. Oh god. Oh no, it's one of these fucking games that mutes when you tab out. No. No. Why? Why do games do this shit? Make it an option in the settings menu, for God's sake. Is it? Hang on, it might be. No. No, it's not. Fuck. Alright, hang on. We move over here. You do, in fact, have 21-year-old underwear. You were saying that a joke up since you kept seeing trails and thinking of it. That's fair. That's fair. Could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. Alright, so this is a really interesting thing. This was not the title screen when I booted the game up first to set things up. The background image was different. So this is one of those games that like changes the background image based on like when it's launched, or like, you know, it's yeah. Wait, it could replace the main character for the Cobra card away, true, and never change it back. Please, dear God, don't let that happen. Normal, average for those wanting a little challenge. Difficult setting for those who might find normal a bit lacking. It's your funeral. May Aidios be with you. I will note. This was mentioned on other streams I was on this week, but I had a minor dental thing that needed taken care of, so if I sound a little off, that's why. Rip Blipbuck. I miss Blipbuck so much. Has Mira seen the Blipbuck comic? I actually don't know if Mira's seen the Blipbuck comics. Daddy's really late. I got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today. Ah, there's a guild. There's always a guild. And how do you pronounce that? Skara? Shira? Shira, probably. And Shira's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a little bit more before dinner. So the Cobra is the final boss of this game. He makes you watch his favorite movie and you'll die instantly. I don't want to watch Rumple Foreskin. When's the next funny Nuzlocke competitive run? That won't be happening, but there's something else, and I will ask you about that when the time comes. But there's something else. I'm not hosting another one of those, though. Maybe, someday. I don't know. Who knows? Potentially. Hey, I'm home. Daddy! Oh god. this is a guy. This is a fucking dude. Oh, sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you? No, I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me, though, I brought you a present. Really? What kind of present? Oh, he's a dad of the main character in an RPG. Oh, I love being alive for my daughter and giving her this present. He ate the monsters. Hearing Sadani say daddy. Like, that shouldn't be the most shocking thing. I like men, so you know. Pretty vocally, I might add. A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for my training? Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Well, it's a... I don't know, that's pretty normal. That's not that insane. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? Men and also Starscream. True. JRPG prediction bingo card. I think I might want to do that after this first stream. Make one of those and see how many we tick off. That's actually a really good idea. I like pretty clothes, but they just got dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play with it outside with it on. Wonder, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present? Oh, you're a sharp one. Now why don't you come have a look? Here, I got you a husband for when you turn 18. Oh, but I like girls. Oh, you sure? I think so, yeah. Ah, fuck. Well, hey, you have a brother now. Yay! Cassius believes in gender binaries of a very unwoke of him on Pride Month of all things. Now you can lay your eggs in. The fuck is wrong with me? I love the mid-sentence. What the fuck am I doing with my life? He's got like a little fucked up scar on his cheek. What? Well, here you are. He just gives him to her, and she just has to hold this fucking guy. What a handsome boy, don't you think? What the fuck is this? This is your present, your own child to raise. Now you'll know how much I suffered raising you. Act by a parasitoid wasp? Oh wow, that's... God. And I'm like drooling a little bit. Oh, this guy's 100% gonna have amnesia. Why is my present a boy? I wanted a girl. Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up. Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kind of dead if you ask me. Wait, she's kind of awesome. Daddy, we've been over this. You can't just freaking kidnap random kids off the street as offerings to the other gods. Now, sweetie, you know what Plapatak said. One child sacrifice a month. Exactly. A boy in Pride Month? We're already, this is off to a great start. I've treated his wound, so he should be in a stable condition. I mean, he did have like a lot of internal bleeding, but I don't worry about that. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you won't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it. Okay. Is the audio balancing good, by the way? Just checking real quick. He sure sleeps soundly. And he always looks the same age as me. It's the first time I've ever seen black hair like that too. Huh? He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair. Is there meant to be game sound? Hang on. There is. I fucking had it muted the entire time.
I'm magicking away your noodle.
How would you dare do that? I was gonna have that for lunch later. And a pair of hammer eyes to go with it. So stop it. How about you come clean and fess up? Fess up? Yeah, who is this kid anyway? Why is he hurt? Why'd you bring him to our house? Is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you scream on me? Did you fucking cheat on Mom, you piece of shit? Where have you been picking up these kinds of words? No doubt from Sherazard, I assume. Yep, that's right. For heaven's sake, that girl's gonna get me in trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out of business. And I don't even know his name. You mean bracer business? Something like that. Oh, look! Huh? He's waking up. Am I just gonna give him like my anime protagonist boy voice? I think I'm just gonna do that. Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber. Where, where am I? Oh, so you're awake now, are you? Well, hey, good news! You got a girlfriend now. And he just like pats his daughter on the head. I got a what? No, he doesn't. Wait, did you just almost call me Shh. With time. Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please try to rest. What are you trying to pull? Huh? You must be out of your mind. What? Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Why? Well, that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just work out that way work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in? Okay, he doesn't seem to have amnesia. Actually. He seems to know who this guy is. Hey! Oh my god. You're sure sounding a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running a mouth like that's just gonna make it longer for your body to heal. And just who are you supposed to be? I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age? Now you mention it. Wait a minute, don't try to change the subject. Ow! Quit yelling! Alright already. You jumping on me isn't gonna make me heal any faster either. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Like jumping on me like that is just gonna make things worse. Breaks her ribs cutely. Moe like anime rib breaking scene compilation. Do I hear Yelling? Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Because she has a fucked up demon inside her, is that it? There's like a fucked up demon that gives her powers, and that's why, like she's a fucked up like demon baby. Yeah, I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Your name, you know that thing people call you? I told you mine already, so do you think it will be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours? It seems like the logical thing to do, if you ask me. We used to have 4 children, but they argue with her, so now she's an only child. God. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment. Fine. My name is... Yeah? Oh shit, we have a fucking anime OP? Wait, holy shit. Oh, we're in for it now. For 2004, this doesn't look bad. Like the 3D, that was actually pretty good. The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, plural. Ah, there she is. In all her anime glory. It's a dragonfly. Isn't that harmonica? Was that Dad? Yeah, that's Dad. Okay, didn't die off screen at least. Okay, fortune teller lady. Is this all the party members? There's a white guy. I think that's a guy. Okay, Jack person. I think also a dude. Go back to the fortune teller. That was kind of a Steve type guy, yeah. No, you're right. Oh, look at that. I don't know what that is. That's a clock. That's a compass. That's like an insignia or something. And the best party member of all, water cooler, true. Oh, hello? You have a bird? It's a child. Was that Cloud Strife? No, okay, not quite, but like adjacent. It's a grandma? There's an old lady in this anime game? No fucking way. That'd be crazy. That's a coffin. I wonder what Anya and Steve are up to. Actual old woman spotted. Crazy. She's probably like 40. Oh, hello? Nerd? An assassin guy? He looks like an assassin. Okay, I don't know who all these fucking clowns are. Hello. I'm kinda hyped. I'm not gonna lie. That got me pumped up a little bit. I'm fucking game. I'm down. I fuck with it. Okay, but can we go back to the hot points and tell her? In due time, Mira. In due time. No one knows who these clowns are. No one knows. Because I do know there's like 3 Trails in the Sky games, and then there's like a bunch of other Trails games. I think one of them's like Trails of Cold Steel, and it's like a school thing. I don't know. That's one of the few other things I know about the series. It's so bright in here. Get it? Because my name is Bright, and I'm in here. Hey, brother! Did you get that? Yeah, I got it. Funny joke. I felt like a rock. Then she's told not to look outside. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. Joshua, that's who it. Okay. That's what his name is. Guess that's a no. Oh, it's like the... He's doing a little harmonica solo. Well, I guess I better get myself ready then, too. I like that she's a separate portrait just for this. Nah, he might actually be a guy. Like a guy, like a character with like a name and motivations and shit. Nice, Joshua. Bravo. Good morning, Estelle. Oh, this is the voice. Yeah, no, this is it. I hope it didn't wake you. It's the fucking Takumi voice, right? It's the fucking my main character guy-ass main character voice. No, I was already up when I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Not that I mind. What was that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber? What do you mean, woman? You're the same age and I'm hardly a man. We're the same age and I'm hardly a man. How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age. Fuck. We may be the same age, but I'm clearly the woman of the house. Oh, your mom's dead. Ah, fuck. Dad's dead parent number 1. Let's shoot for 2. She's a cradle robber? Don't fucking say that. And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, how fortunate for you. You can at least try and sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. That's right, the Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks. Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. Wait, did I say don't say that, Joni, or don't say that, Miro? Did I just say don't say that? Because I thought Joni said that at first about the cradle robbing. Her dad stole the child, just took the stolen goods. That's true. Okay, I am very curious what angle they're gonna go for with these two. Because are we gonna get... They're like siblings? They're just like raised together and they're like really close friends and they're like love interests? Or the funniest option, both. You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Oh, she has ADHD, okay. Okay, playing the harmonica's fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff, like reading and music. No girl's gonna be impressed with just that. Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although I feel I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? Wait, she's real? Hang on, wait, Estelle's based? I think she might be real. I think she might be I think she might be cool. She might be one of us, chat. That's enough talk about hobbies for now. She's not saying he's wrong. She's not fucking saying he's wrong. That's crazy. Estelle's a foot freak. One of the opening details to this character. Oh yeah, she likes sports shoes a lot. Like she has a kink for sports shoes. I don't kink shame, but I do kink question. And for your information, I graduated from book collecting a long time ago. Fuck. God damn it. Really? I'll believe that when I stop fighting beetles in the hallway. Hey, Estelle, Joshua. It's me, Dad. Morning, Dad. She's not denying. Morning, Dad. Okay, they're siblings. They're siblings, that is what we're going with. There is a non-zero chance they still kiss at the end of this game. Which would be really funny, and at that point, I think we need to... I think Steve and Anya would be like... But they should have been real siblings, or something, you know? Boy, I sure do love being alive and very present in my children's lives. It's ready and waiting. Why don't you both of you hurry on down before it gets cold? Okay, I'm on my way. Thanks for the grub, Dad. Why am I stuffed? Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle? Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right, it'll be a review of everything we've learned up to this point. Once we're finished, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not gonna let you treat me like a kid anymore either. You still lack understanding, Estelle. Oh, absolutely, those two don't even like cousins, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I just like the least respectable form of it. I can't even say that with a straight face, fuck. You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning. Or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer. Oh, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful there won't be long before he smash you too. Ah, that's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? And he just, like, kills her. Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. And, Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember? Huh? Wait, what test? Please tell me you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning and training? Don't you remember Shara saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Crap, totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kinda remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow or other. I honestly don't know how you survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a sieve? A sieve? What is that? A sieve? Sieve? I don't fucking know. Papa is sad. Papa's sad. I'm going to die in the next hour, and you did this to me? Damn. How can any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality? You're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you. I swear the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Cheryl's gonna be waiting there for us. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cut dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests? Oh, like a final meal before I die. Something I'd like to eat, huh? You're not allowed to have fun. I thought I raised you better. I'm very sad. Do you see the sad emote my mustache has made? How about a Ron-style scalloped fish and a balsamic vinegar sauce? What's that? I think that's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle, or our stomachs. Ah, you're right. I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelet. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible. How rude. But I can't actually say he's wrong. Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the Liberl news from the general goods store. The Liberal news! Damn the Liberal news! They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today. Got it, one copy of the Liberal news from the general goods store. The liberal agenda strikes again. Received 500 Mira? That's a lot of Miras. Is that the fucking money in this game? Is it called Mira? If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending. Alright, thanks, Dad. Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Sherazard my regards. Alright. What's the fucking buttons? Okay. So this is the move. Do I have a run? I don't pair it to yet. I should just check the controls probably. Hang on. Can I not change the controls? I don't appear to be able to. I'd like to see the controls even. So we have Estelle and Joshua, and he uses like little knives, and she's got a staff. He's like the strength guy, and she's actually just worse. No, she has more defense, but less health. Crafts Morale, Dual Strike. Special Crafts Sever, Pummel. Okay. Orbment. Time quartz only. What the fuck does that mean? All quartz okay. Is that the type of like... Wait, is this like the spells you have? And like... It's probably gonna explain this in due time, but... Tactics, character position... This is a strategy RPG? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, if I move them... Is he in the front of the party? Oh yeah, it is, okay. Set S break. Pummel, sever. Okay. She wasn't a mobile game, you played in a collab once, she felt the role of a tank. I see, okay, so she's supposed to be a tank. I mean, it makes sense, considering she's using like a bow staff. Liberal Kingdom map. Oh, look at that. We got Roland, Bright Family House, Mistwall, Purcell Farm. Oh, this is like a good-ass map, actually. Wait, this is not bad. Erebonian Empire. Republic of Calvard. Is there? Oh, okay, I can actually rotate the map with Z and X. Good. I wish there was a run. Oh, there we go. A. Let me check the other buttons to see if they... Okay, V is the map. I see. So if I rotate it like this, it's like oriented correctly? Yeah. Okay. Can I interact with these? No. Okay. Oh man, this is... Oh, this is... I'm already feeling this, I'm not gonna lie. Any chests, perhaps? Seems not. Axe? No axe. Elise Highway. Oh, sign. North Roland, 49 Selge. Garoon Gate, 259 Selge. Is that a distance indicator? That might be a distance indicator, like kilometers and like miles and stuff, but it's Selge. Camera, you hiding something for me? Oh, maybe. Why does it sound like a disease? It kinda do. It kinda fucking do, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually make myself a little bit bigger. Hang on. Sorry, game, for pausing you. But I need to enlarge myself. There we go. Oh god, I'm gonna sell. Oh no. It looks like we made a good time. Not too early, too late either. You just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed you'd have to study so hard to become bracers. Well, you're in luck. Today's our last day of training. Truth be told, though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any less effort. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Alright then, let's get to it and make it through this last hazing from Shara. You look ready to me. Let's go meet with Shara at the Bracer Guild over there then. Alright. We got like places, Iker, Arms, and Guards. Oh, top of the morning to you kids. Good morning, Mr. Elgar. Good morning, sir. Oh, well, you're up rather early, aren't you? Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, but today's the last day of training, isn't it? I seem to remember you saying something about the last time I had you run the store. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I see. Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine, Joshua. No, Stella, on the other hand, I've got good reason to worry. She's always been a bit scatterbrained ever since she was a child. Probably all the knocks she took to the head playing with the boys. Really? So I guess that scatterbrained trait isn't something new, huh? I'll give you a head injury if you don't shut up. Look at me scatterbrained. Okay, you two, let's not fight now. Shouldn't you be getting over to the guild? Talk. Oh, it seems like just yesterday Estelle was clinging all over Cassius and now she's a bracer. Oh, it looks like I'm getting old. Hey, Elgar, did you know? What did I know? Oh, you know the book you really like? Oh, yeah, the Chronicles of the Ancient Spear, right? Yeah, that's 30 now. Oh! See you later. Hello. Good morning, Stella. Oh my, well, isn't this Stella and Joshua? Are you on your way to bracer training? Yeah, just you watch. I'm gonna pass this exam and be as good of a bracer as Shara, too. You're darn right you are. I have faith in you. By the way, Estelle? What? Why are you looking at me like that? Did you wash your face? How about your teeth? Did you brush them, too? Joshua's so fastidious, so you always forget to take care of yourself. But you, not so you. Come on, that was a long time ago. I don't do that anymore, right, Joshua? Now that you mention it, you did take off from home the other day with your hair all in a mess, right? It was only because it was a mercy. Did Mr. Renan got the newest Strega brand sneakers in on that day? Christ. Estelle. Yes. You listen to me carefully. For a girl your age, you need to take care of these things. If your appearance is messy, you won't look like someone that people can trust even if you're a bracer. Your appearance is a reflection of what's on the inside. That's kind of a fucked up way to look at it, Stella. I know. Alright, I guess I'll be more careful from now on. Well, that's that. Now how about you both of you get on over to the guild? And you just can't argue with her. Oh wait, there's a route here. Oh, this is like a whole pass. Like way to go. The weather is so wonderful and revitalizing today. I have a strange feeling that something good's going to happen. Oh god, the town's on fire, everyone's dying! Renan General Goods. Morning, Mr. Renan. Ah, hello there, Estelle and Joshua. You're up rather early today. Did you come to buy a new pair of shoes? Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the new Stregas? Unbelievable. You've actually already forgotten why we came in here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the Liberl news for Dad, right? Haha, of course. Ah, you've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid that the new Stregas aren't out yet. If you're after the latest issue of the Liberl news, though, I should have them in around noon. Noon, huh? That's right in the middle of our training at the guild house. I'll stop by again after our training's over. Sure, I'll be waiting for you. So, two of you are going to be bracers, are you? Well, I'm jealous. I want to be a bracer when I was a kid, too. You could probably say that every boy in Liberl wants to be a bracer at least once in their lives. Except that this one's a girl. Why does this make such a big deal out of things, Joshua? There are other female bracers like Shara, too. I mean it in a bad way. Well, hang in there and study hard. When I get my copies of the Liberl news in, I'll set one aside for you. What do you got, actually? Convert? Cash and Sepith. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, it's these things. Sepith rate. Is there a fucking stock market or some market of some shit in this game? What the fuck? Tear Bomb. Purging Bomb. Reviving Bomb. That's actually pretty cheap. The regular heal is as costly as like the KO the anti-KO item. EP. Fresh milk, fresh eggs, milled flour, marbled steak, flaky potato. Oh, there's like a lot of flavor to this. It's probably like a cooking mechanic, right? Olive oil, kibbled salt, maple sugar. Alright. Oh. Oh. Well, look at that. The morning air is so crisp and fresh. I see it's about time I water my lovely flowers. Thank God they won't be catching fire anytime soon. I would hate that. There's a lot of houses to go in here. Whoa, look what the cat dragged in. Estelle and Joshua, how you been? Good morning, Mr. Fate. Morning, sir. How's your father, Cassius? Is he doing well? Yep, he's doing so well it might even surprise you. I don't think there's anyone else's age who's in such good shape. Aha, is that so? Well, it might be the experimental treatment they did on him that made him a superhuman. What? Oh, don't worry about that. That's a spoiler for later. My daughter really wanted to see him, but he hasn't shown his face around here in a while. Could you give him a message for me? Tell him that Fate says he'd like to talk about the old days sometimes. Sure, we'll tell him. The old days, before all this liberal crap. You know, before the country got renamed to Liberl. When it was, Replican. Yeah. Wyvern Milk God. Hey, Joshua? How does Mr. Fate know Dad so well again? I know they're friends and all, but I've heard they were battle buddies during their days in the Royal Army. Oh yeah, that's right. That is a kill count, I assume. What kind of a fucking nerd names himself Mr. Fate? Presumably a Fate fan. Let's see here. It looks like my husband's gone to work. I'd better do the housework quickly and have him to take care of the shopping. Farming, mining, and timber, those are the three major industries here in Roland. Oh, it's no exaggeration to say that these industries are what support Roland economically. Timber industry, which grows forests and in turn uses the trees as a resource, but organic weed leash is best. No matter how abundant the woods and forests here are in Roland, they're not limitless. Her Majesty the Queen is a good head on her shoulders and a real knack for business. It sure would be a shame if any of these economical things would get screwed up, wouldn't it? Alright. My daddy's job is digging holes. And he finds lots of pretty rocks inside. And he says they're called septium. Awesome, kid. My husband works in the Melga mine to the north of here. Oh wow, that's actually showing the fucking Steam notifications. On stream, okay. Well, someone's gonna be put on blast if they play a porn game. He left here at the crack of dawn. The Dutch knife is playing The Binding of Isaac real? Sometimes he doesn't even come home for days on end. Oh, hang on. There's more over here. Yeah. Look, this little bit. What is that? A bucket? Time to check if you have Sedani as a Steam friend and to find the worst game I own. That girl is so cute. I've gotta be courageous and try to talk to her. But like this one? Really? A little old for you, kid. Morning, Claire. Combining with Estelle and Joshua. Did the two of you really become bracers? Well, how do you know? That's because working in the media is my future goal. I would help the liberal media. I have an agenda to push. I think woke would not make you broke. I think it would be economically sound. I think that's based. I want to say that's based. I also think that's based. I think that's the funniest notification you've gotten playing a game on stream. Food. Oh, Dick, Dine, and Dash. Oh, that's really funny. I think that's. I'm going to join the Liberl news service and work hard as a reporter. Don't take my information lightly either. Oh, sure thing, yeah. My gut feeling says the two of you are going to be in the tabloids. Well, thanks. For crimes. Isn't it romantic that you two lovers are bracers who stand for justice? I have a feeling this juicy drama is about to unfold. Lovers? Joshua and lovers are family. I just see Steve and Anya wringing their hands together. Their disgusting, oil-ridden hands. You really don't understand anything, Estelle. Joshua's adopted and things could go either way in the future, right? The game knows. It knows. Oh no, it knows. Us leaving it at that would surely please the reader. Readers. Anyway, I'm looking forward to both of you more ways than one. Hey, literally, Estelle. Tarso. What does that mean? Joshua, what does that mean? I don't know. You don't even know. This kid. I love this kid. Funniest fucking kid. The two very embraces who had each other's backs and attempted to escape from the crisis. Warmth could definitely grow between them from that point. This is so riveting. Bar Abend. Simon, listen to me and listen well. Right now is the time for us to purchase lumber and septium. Ignoring the potential risks, I'm going to buy as much as I can with the budget. Yes, I've already made arrangements regarding the lumber. I'm looking into the septium right now. Welcome. Oh, Estelle and Joshua? It's been a while, hasn't it, Elisa? Is there something going on today? Maybe that you're on a date together? Yeah, right. We're actually We're actually on our brain bracer training right now. Oh, is that all? Everyone from Sunday school seems to decide on a career, a goal, and is working hard to achieve it. It's expected you're a bit different than everyone else, though. What? Is there something wrong with that? No, not at all. I just thought it was very like you to pick the unusual route, that's all. Oh, that's right. Tio decided that she was going to help out at her parents' farm. She even said for all of us to go up and visit her sometime. So that's what Tio decided on, huh? Okay, I can't actually turn the camera, but I actually think this game so far is really nailing that, like, small town, everyone kind of knows each other vibe. Oh my god. I guess you're hungry working in the mines. Wholesome pasta. Shop. Oh, okay, so I assume you can cook, and you can also just order pre-made meals for some reason, and that heals you, maybe? I don't know. French fries! Wait, Dad didn't want French fries, you wanted fried fish and... Fuck, can I see what he wanted? What was the menu button again? There we go. Is it under files maybe? Okay, let's save. Okay, I can't check my current goal, which is what was it again? Fish and something else. Yo, Estelle and Joshua, aren't you a pair of early birds today? Good morning, offensive Italian stereotype. Pizza pasta, hey! Good morning, Mr. Denzel. And the responses to the requests of our customers are started offering a breakfast. Today's special is a wholesome pasta. It's superbly al dente. We should talk to that guy. He's not part of our liberal mob. Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's her. The fact that the country is named Liberal is, like, amazing. He's safe for today. Let's see. Yesterday's sales totaled... My breakfast service has been going really well. Sometimes my husband comes up with some great ideas. That kind of looks like Artoria Fate, right? Is that your saber? Is that your saber? Are you Artoria, but like post? Is this a sequel to Fate? The other 90% of the time, he's a fucking idiot. That boy! What record look have gone? He took off without a bite of his breakfast. Go back in for a second. In here? Or the other place? Oh! There's a note boxing on top of the desk. Read. Into the restaurant. Okay, I'll go back there in a moment. I'm a bracer. I live in a small rural town. I'm maintaining peace and the... Yoshikage Kira. I misspoke and said Yoshikage Kire, and I think that would kill Anya. I live in a rural town, and maintaining peace in the region is what my job is all about. Today, I received some job requests from a few clients, so I set off for where duty called. My first job was to milk some cows on the farm nearby. Next was to help turn over some fields. Oh, is anyone kidding? That kind of job was a cinch when it came with my skill with a pitchfork. Came to my skill of a pitchfork. For my last job of the day was to babysit. At first, I thought it would be At first, I thought watching a bunch of kids would be easy. But it turned out that I was dead wrong. Dead wrong. To my dismay, there were 7 whiny kids in the house. Even for a professional like myself, 7 kids are a bit much. But I am a bracer, and I'll do my duty. Okay, so a bracer is like literally just like a guy who will do anything, right? I got to work and cradled the ones who wouldn't stop crying, changed their messy diapers, broke up fights over toys, and even managed to do a ton of small jobs around my client's house. Like washing the laundry, cleaning up, and taking their dog for a walk. Luckily for me, my skill with a pitchfork made it a cinch. God, I can't fucking read. Even when I got hungry and I felt like I had no more energy to go on, I didn't forget my duty to report to the guild. If I gave up, what a loser I'd be in front of everyone. After going through all this and arriving at the guild, the other bracers in the office stared at me in amazement. That's right, you guessed it. I'm famous for being a bracer in this town. Other bracers paying attention to me is what I have to deal with every day. They're probably all just jealous of my superior skills. Anyways, where are we? Oh, okay, I remember now. So I was on my way to report. This is nerd-pilled. So I was on my way to report to the receptionist when suddenly someone grabbed me by the collar from behind. Turning around, I realized that it was someone more scary than any monster alive. It was my dad. After thwacking me a good one on the head, he yelled so hard that everyone could hear. So, you think you could run off and play bracer every day without ever bothering to help your mother around the house, huh? After that, my dad dragged me all the way home and lectured me on until who knows when. Until who knows when. I didn't even do anything wrong either. Seriously, what the heck? I'm a self-appointed bracer. Today I'm off again to maintain peace in the region and solve whatever problems need solving at the request of my clients. Okay. Yeah, what's in the restaurant? Did I forget to talk to someone, or like the plate that's a painting? Go behind the counter. Okay. Oh no, I went here. This is where the chef guy is. I did go there. Unless there's one here. But like I don't think so, no. Yeah, it's Mario, yeah. Appreciate you looking out for me, though. Unbelievable, my husband knocked us over his bookshelves again. The room is now so dusty I can't go inside. Glory of the Kingdom, Compendium of Oldman Technology, Guide to the Rowland Region, the Sethian Church, and the Bracer Guild. I wonder where that book I just walked the other day went. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna have to put these books in order. Oh, I love reading and books. I wish my husband would stop reading books. Oh, this is actually a really good map because it shows you what buildings connect to what, like, entrances and stuff. Oh, that's good. Orbital Factory. Freddy! Orbits. In your case, Estelle, it's not whether the orbit is good or bad. The problem lies in the way you use it. You're always jumping into things without a second thought, so you end up being slow to learn. If you started thinking before you started swinging, then you'd learn twice as much. Was that the meme of 87? Well, excuse me for sucking. I should have screenshot that. I should have fucking screenshot that. Fuck. That's right. Horror. What the fuck did you just call me? Whore? Ah, okay, thank God. Okay. I'm gonna master using this as quick as I can and surpass even Joshua. Yeah, whatever. Even you can use one for me? Ah. I'm still shutting up shop. Oh, Estelle Joshua. You seem to be here rather early. Good morning, Mr. Melders. Morning, sir. We appreciate you fixing that Orban light the other day. Speaking of Orban lights, isn't the one outside our house burned out? We should get that replaced ASAP. Orbans sure are a daily life necessity, aren't they? When I was a lad, there weren't many of these Orban thingies. But now with the liberal media and the fire and the light and the mere flip of a witch well, even ships fly in the skies. I don't like it. Don't you kids think things are way too convenient these days? Ah, crap, there you go, again about the old days. Yeah, well, if you just learned to shut your big trap. When I was young, I made a reality through heartbreak and sweat. Sweat, I tell you. It'd be nice to the young kids these days knew the meaning of phrase hard work. You're probably right. Hey, real talk, I actually kinda love the writing in this game. I actually think this is really fucking good. I see how this won that poll. This is like really fucking solid in a way that's hard to describe. It's really simple and basic, but like, goddamn. You've sent me the more or less suck image. Thank you, Mira. Roland Bracer Guild. There you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua. Morning, Ina. Morning. Is Shara here already? Yeah, she's waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracer Guild. Good luck to both of you. Thanks. We'll do our best. Oh, that's the fortune-telling lady. Oh, okay, that's her. Huge news from Mira. She shows up early. The Star and the Hanged Man. The Hermit and the Magician. And last of all, inversion through the Wheel of Fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning, Shara! Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. This is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early. Since it's my last day of training, I figured why not? I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm. I'm gonna work you hard today in every way I can think of to make sure that high-spirited attitude of yours holds up. I hope you're ready. I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already. I hate you. Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out your ears like it usually does. Joshua, Shara's picking on me. Don't worry, Shara. Well, Estelle may be studying and really ever does her homework. Dax Ashley is overly naive and has a tendency to stick her nose in everything. Her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use Ortman with some practice. Eventually. Probably. I guess there's not much I can do now except for hope for the best. Hold on a sec, Joshua. So I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me. Well, that's odd. I'm positive I described all your best traits accurately. Whatever. I'm not sure. What were you trying to predict with your tarot cards? My face was really intent. Oh, this? I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future. Unfortunately, I've been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. Do you know what the tower means? You can read the cards? Now that's surprising to hear. Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret. That's not important right now. I think it's time we start your final training. I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in your previous training. This is a minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have to function effectively. And Estelle, make sure you pay especially close attention to what I'm gonna say. Yeah. What would you like to know about orbments? Orbments are mechanical devices which operate by using what is known as orbital energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of quartz or produced septium installed. Processed septium. Although it's only been about 50 years since their invention, these devices play an integral role in all facets of life, from lights, heaters, and other everyday objects to weapons, magic, and even airships. Fuck, I actually nailed that. In connection, this technological reform is commonly known as the Orbital Revolution. Okay. Bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain the stability of their respective regions. They aid the community in various ways, exterminating monsters, preventing crime, finding lost items, and escorting people and goods. Interesting, so that one guy was just kind of an oddity because he didn't like do normal bracer things.
Awooga, awooga. Arf 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 bark 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 mam 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 mam.
I can feel you like like actively looking up Charizard art. The Bracer Guild, which established branches across the continent, manages the affairs of bracers in each region. Ashy's okay. Liberl Kingdom. Kingdom of the Liberl, in which we sit on the western half of the Zemurian continent on the bounds. Sits on the western half of the Zemurian continent and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions. Liberl is proud to be one of the leading producers of septium on the continent and is known for its high level of technology used to develop orbments. Orbment technology has also been a key pillar of support for Liberl in protecting its independence as it has contended with neighboring nations. 10 years ago, when Liberl was invaded by the Erebonian Empire, it was the use of orbital-powered airships that saved the kingdom from defeat. Consequently, even now, our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive, but thanks to Queen's political finesse, Liberl enjoys peace. At least, for now, until the event happens. The event? Oh, No, I don't! Don't worry about it. I will, I think. Let's see, since we've got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you have to talk this time with a condensed review. I'm gonna speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training. Shara? How is today's practical training any different than training we've done before? Fuck, it just hit me what Estelle is. She's like fucking Cheryl and Rin Fate's kid. Look at her and tell me I'm wrong. Since it's practical, that means you will be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I'm gonna have to both of you run through everything as if this were a real bracer job. So what you're saying is, there won't be any studying at a desk involved? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Look at that face! Look at his smug face. This time you'll have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task. So when things go wrong, she'll handle it. True. I'll make sure you have to work. I'll make sure to have you work up a sweat. So I hope you're ready. Things Mira pleads this woman to say to her. Real. Yes, that's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was going to do if I had to sit around another day with my tush parked at a desk. I guess I got all worried for nothing. Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle. I'm always bright, because I'm Estelle Bright. Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Let's have at it. First objective will be to confirm the details of the job you will be performing. Before that, there's something that we need to give to both of you. I know, are you ready? Are they ready? Yes, they are. Alright, you two, go get one for each of yourselves. Quit wasting time and go get them. These are very important, so make sure not to lose them. Received Bracer Notebook. Bracer Notebooks serve as the official way to record the status of your current jobs. Also, anything you may hear, anything you may find and where, These kinds of trivial things can often become clues. No matter how insignificant something may seem, always write it down. Understood. Crap, this sounds like it's gonna be a pain. Oh. Hang on just a second. I need to grab a glass of water. Oh. Please tell me it was just my ears playing tricks on me, because I swear I only got one response. I'm sure there were two. Keeping an accurate account of events is an important duty for all racers. So get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it really is, Estelle. Get with the Liberl program, Estelle. Okay, I got it. Make sure you do. Alright then, let's begin. Look over by the door. You can see that there's a bulletin board standing there. Ugh. First, I want you to go and check the job description posted there. When the bulletin board is approached, a mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display the job list. By selecting the job names on the list, you can view their details. Retrieval. 500 Mira. The sewers! Let's go! The contents of a chest. Okay. Term long. Details of the job confirmed on the bulletin board and other important events will be automatically recorded in the Bracer Notebook. Bracer Notebook can be easily found by clicking on the Books tab of the Items menu. It can also be accessed by configuring a Bracer Book shortcut button on the Configuration menu. Very good. Looks like you were able to see what was posted without any trouble. Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic functions the Bracer performs on the job. Checking regularly to see whether or not there are urgent tasks which would need immediate attention is also an important duty for Bracers. Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style. Sure, there's a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal amount of responsibility in the jobs themselves. I think being a Bracer calls for much more than just some of a half-hearted attitude. Oh, I guess you're right. I'll just have to be more motivated. What the fuck? I think that's a typo. Is that so? Is that so? Had a change of heart, have you? You betcha! Well, before all that motivation sneaks off somewhere, let's get you to work on your next task. What will we be doing this time? We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Melder's Orbital Factory and learning about how to use its services. He has graciously taken time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure to be on your best behavior. Okay. Here is why you will learn to use an Orbital Factory's services. At an Orbital Factory, you can modify your orbits and synthesize support quartz in order to use Orbital arts. Arts have a wide range of effects and if mastered can be extremely helpful. The Bracer business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild has had a long-standing relationship with these Orbital Factories. Anyway, this is about as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking it from here?
No problem. Leave here and to me. Sir, what is it you would like to know about? Orbits is a mechanical device which exhibit an array of effects through the installation of various types of quartz. By definition, that means that lights, airship engines, and so on are types of orbits. However, the ones we'll be discussing today are battle orbits, which enhance the user's physical abilities and make it possible to use magic. Since each orbit is adjusted to match the opponent's personal aptitude, structures for these devices also differ for each owner. Simply put, the shape of the fixed elemental slots and the lines which connect them vary. At any rate, that's the layman's explanation. In order to install quartz, you must first have an open slot. By default, the central slot is open, but the other slots must be open in an orbital factory like this. It'll take a fair amount of setup to do. DP, which is needed for magic, will also see a max increase according to the number of open slots. I recommend opening them all as soon as possible. So, what is it? Okay.
Herbal arts.
Simply put, herbal arts are magic which can be discharged exclusively through the use of our battle orbments. In other words, a number of peculiar effects can be produced by using the herbal energy stored within these mechanical devices. Since herbal arts can be a mouthful, they are almost universally referred to as arts. Probably ought to have called them that from the get-go. There are several types of arts, but
oh, fuck Christ, this voice is killing me. But why did they give this guy this fucking voice that's killing my throat?
But in order to be able to use them, that corresponding quartz must first be synthesized in an orbital factory. Orbments are also set up so that once a particular quartz is installed into a slot, the owner will be able to use those arts. The types of arts one can use also changes depending on the elemental value and the combination of installed quartz. Basically, if you want to use water arts, all you have to do is install quartz with water elemental value. In reality, orbments are much more complex than what I described, but I think this information is fast for now. Quartz are circuits made from sepith. Quartz have a vast number of effects and raise the owner's abilities, while simultaneously making it possible for them to use arts. However, you will not be able to harness any of these effects until quartz has been installed into a slot. However, there are also fixed slots in which only a certain type of elemental quartz can be installed. This being the case, when you synthesize a new quartz, make sure to check your orbit and decide where you'll be installing it ahead of time.
Okay.
Separate are fragments of septium which are dropped by monsters. These are divided into 7 types: earth, brown, water, blue, fire, red, wind, green, time, black, space, gold, and mirage, silver. Sepith can be exchanged for mirror almost anywhere, but at the orbital factory it can be used to synthesize quartz and to open urban slots in which to install the synthesized quartz.
Okay, interesting. So you have to choose, like, do I want the practical, like, do I want the more efficient usage of it, right? Like the fucking septium, not septium, the quartz. Do I want the quartz or do I want the money, right? That's a choice you make for like all the. Okay, I like that actually. Looks like Mr. Mellors has answered all your questions. If there's nothing else, then let's have you both try it and use the services here. For that, you're gonna need some sepith. With that amount, you two should be able to synthesize a few quartz. Now, one, you should begin by first making an elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular orbments. In your case, Estelle, any elemental quartz is okay, but for you, Joshua, it has to be a time elemental quartz. Normally at a shop, you will be able to exchange sepith for Mira, but for this training, you will not be able to use this service. Upon approaching the counter, a talk mark will appear. Modify your trade to use the okay.
Here, Freddy, will holler over there.
Okay, already openable. But that costs 10. Oh, no, it costs 30. Costs 30, so I don't have enough. We can make... Okay, so action 1 would be for Josh. And I think for Estelle, I may want I actually don't know if 5% defense or 5% health. Well, okay, the defense values are lower, so I assume HP is better, right? Orbment. Oh, she can actually get both, which is interesting. Okay. Okay, I like this. Oh, so you've been finished installing your quartz, have you? Since you have both recovery and attack cards set up, it appears you don't need any more instruction from me about how to do this task. Balance your arts like, fuck. If you balance your arts out between each other like you've done here, It should make dealing with monsters much easier. Additionally, your bracer notebooks contain information about which quartz lie to use which arts. If you'd like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and quartz charts. Check out the arts and quartz charts. Oh, I love that. In your bracer notebooks and find something that works for you. The arts and quartz charts. Alright, our training here is almost finished. Last of all, I'm gonna have one of you open a new slot in your orbits. The more slots you have available to you, the broader range of choices you'll have. Since AP, which is consumed by using arts, can have its max value increased by opening up slots, it would be a good idea to open them all up early on. Now, I want you to use this step and open a slot on each of your orbits. Okay. Slot. Interesting. So what's the difference between these two, I wonder? He's gonna get a 6, and you're gonna get one of these. Oh. Well, wait. That central slot is not limited to a particular elemental. You're free to install any type of quartz you like. Okay, it doesn't have to be both of them. I just need to do one. This concludes your training here at the Orbital Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you just say test? You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test again, can you? Did it remind you just this morning? Now that you mentioned, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild, and humanity. Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like, now? I don't know if I'm ready for it. How about a little less yapping and a little more walking? Joshua, help me! Mr. Melders, Freddy, thank you for all your help.
Damn, mention it and good luck with that test of yours.
We'll be roar. I don't remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua! All your training has finally come down to this. You should have made one more thing, by the way, for your orbments. You're not going to be able to go back. Fuck you. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point. Understood. What's wrong, Estelle? Shara? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassie's drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and I even made you jot down what you read in your bracer notebooks, unless you've got that too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentions searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? What a relief! Oh, divine Idios, I give thanks for thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as sewers. So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test? No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory. I can already feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in a classroom are starting to feel like grand memories indeed. Estelle's pretty great. I really like Estelle so far. Also, hi there, Tom. I'm starting to wonder if we'll be able to graduate at all. What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. It's supposed to be a test, so how about both of you try to look at least a little anxious? Just so you know, though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving it in blowing hot air with the result of your test? Anyway, as you both saw on the bulletin board, this test will be a search conducted in Roland sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest which has been placed somewhere within that area. Layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you don't have to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real, living, breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let down your guard, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget. Tear Bomb, Monster Guide. What's this book for? As a fucking bestiary, let's go! It's called a Monster Guide. It's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it in here.
Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right?
That's exactly what I'm saying. You've got a really good head on your shoulders, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Shara.
We'll put it to good use.
Alrighty then. Fuck, that's not... Alrighty then, why did you say that?
Don't worry about it.
Let's get pumped up and knock out this test.
Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure to treat it as such.
So I want to go back.
Wait a minute, Estelle.
You still haven't retrieved the object we're looking for. Fuck, I know I should have made another orbment. God damn it.
There appears to be a recovery point set up over there. Let's use them for HP and EP become low before engaging in any future battles.
Okay. Orbment charging stations, the recovery point set on dangerous areas. Yeah. Rest. Okay. Sounds like a plan to me. What's the map button again? Hang on. B. No. This is something else. This is a whole thing. Oh god! Oh, what the fuck am I looking at? Oh god! Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Oh wait, no, I get it. It's showing, it's the thing that shows you what skills you have when you have certain orbment things equipped. Okay, this makes sense. So she has a water, right? So that would be Aqua Bleed, and he has Soul Blur, I think. That makes sense, I think. I believe. Maybe. Quartz. Yeah, okay. Okay, I see. Okay, this makes sense. Orbments. Yeah, okay. Unique abilities for each character are learned when a certain level is reached. Craft points required. Okay. Okay. Cooking. Pay. God, there is so fucking much here, actually. I'm gonna leave this for later. There's also that thing to the left that says Roland. Now on the memo tab, but I can't, like, seem to switch them. I'll give you a second, like, weird fucking creature. I thought there was a map button. N is... Oh, that. Okay. Map. It's M. It's M. Okay. Well, that's a world map. I need the tiny map for, like, the... Damn, okay. Just face blend into battles. Let's ball. On Tuesday, 12 o'clock. I assume this game is going to explain some of this. Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side. Got it. Not be seen from far away. They will become visible as you approach them. Engaging from behind is advantageous. From behind is disadvantageous. Okay. Oh. Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on! Indicates... We have CTB! We have fucking CTB! Attack. You can also use the move if you are using a mouse and click an empty location. The highlighted area indicates the distance a character can move. Okay. Out of range. Okay. No attack will be performed. Okay, so if I use the mouse, I can, like, go... Okay. Oh, she has some range on that, huh? Alright. Okay. It's like a strategy RPG. Okay, I'm gonna take my time with it. There we go. Okay, she can't quite reach. Oh wait, it chilled. It chilled. That's fucking stupid. It didn't even attack.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh, there's voice acting in the battles. Okay. Okay, we got some Sepith. We got a lot of earth, a little bit of red, and a little bit of... That's fire, and I think the yellow was space. The gold. Juicy bone. Okay. I do really like this. I like the look of this game a lot. I actually really like this game a lot already in general. Here comes some more. Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks. Okay. Rather than on enemies that are good at avoiding physical attacks. They also make long-range attacks possible, but they take time to cast. Okay. So it's like Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, they set that. Element. Tear and Aqua Bleed. Heals 200 HP for an ally. Okay. Moth Cluster, HP 8. Okay, I assume if I just move, I can't use my spell, right? No, I can't. I'm gonna move back a little bit and see what they do. They're staying there. Clock up. Okay. Soul Blur. Faint 20%. Is that a 20% chance for a fucking insta-kill? Okay, 99, God. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Oh, Tabs, did you fucking okay, I don't know if you were here for that. Estelle, this was a really funny detail that they immediately lead with. Estelle has a thing for sports shoes. And when I say she has a thing for sports shoes, the game immediately says that she has a fetish for sports shoes. And she does not deny it. They use the word fetish. Which is crazy. Immediately, one of the first details. She likes collecting bugs, training, and she has a shoe fetish, a sports shoe, a sneaker fetish. That's what it was. It's sneakers specifically. And when she went to the general store, she immediately went, "Hey, did you get these new sneakers in yet?" Like, God, she's a freak. She's actually kind of awesome. Hyper focused. Estelle, let's try using crafts this time around. Since crafts have other effects besides just dealing damage, it might be worth a shot. Roger that! Range limits, but can be utilized instantly. CP is gained by dealing out or receiving damage during battle. Okay. Morale. Dual strike. Okay. And yeah, this is like the super, right? A fainting assassin's attack. Oh, he's like our thief, actually. Ah, you stupid piece of shit. Curative Horn. Reviving Balm. Oh, is this not the chest? Probably not the chest. This chest is empty because of you. Nice work, hero. Rest appears to be locked. Okay. Oh, what a surprise! Another creepy thing. I wish there was an easier way to take care of him. One blow using an S-craft or S-break should do the trick and for just about any enemy. The catch is our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves. Okay. S-breaks are actions which allow S-crafts to be immediately unleashed while ignoring the battle order. Unleashed as S-breaks can be changed by going to the tactics and set S-break within the main menu. Okay. These are actions which allow S-crafts to be immediately unleashed while ignoring the battle order once the CP gauge reaches 0. Yeah. Press the break button to unleash an S-break. Okay. Okay, and then we can target any of these. So I'm going to target the far guy. Pummel. Look at her go! Okay. That's pretty cool.
Alright, we're good to go.
Okay, tactics. Set S-break. Okay, it's the type of attack, right? It's which attack you use. Cool cinematic RPG attacks have been a lost art for a bit, huh? Yeah. Can I... How do I move him? Oh, there we go. I can use my mouse. What's this down here? I'm gonna save before I hit that. Oh, it's that... Okay, it's this thing. Alright. Hello? So that's the treasure chest we're after, huh? If we've made it this far, the rest is gonna be a piece of cake. Seems like we've got a little breathing room at least. Let's make close attention to the battle order this time. Fuck, I accidentally hit the button. There should be a way to get more mileage out of her actions. Hello, Akraya, she's playing Elden Ring Night Rain. Several bonuses. As breaks to ignore the battle order. Strip an enemy of their turn bonus. I see. That's what Cry Albert played Night Rain, yeah. If a bonus appears next to a character's icon, they will receive the bonus. Suppeth up. Okay. So I want this guy dead. Okay. I have my arts and I have my crafts. I can't use any of them right now. So I can't actually move them in a way that's like... I couldn't move Estelle down and then attack, right? Or maybe I can. Maybe I just did it wrong. Hang on. Let me try with Josh. No, I can. And I... Well... Hang on, let me do this. And then... No, I can't. Fuck. Oh, that sucks. Okay, you fall back a little bit. Speed up the flow of time for yourself, probably, and you can have more turns, right? Oh god, they're fucking Estelle up. Oh god, oh thank god. Tear, Aqua Bleed. Yeah, I want to do that. And you Soul Blur the other one. And yeah, we just blow you up with magic also. Oh, is the damage less when there's more range? That might be the case. That's absolutely what it is, yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Small box. Ah, that's right, there's a couple of boxes inside the treasure chest. But there's not just one, but two is kind of interesting too. Wonder what's inside. Remember, Estelle, our mission is to search and retrieve only. I'm pretty sure looking inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective. You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here. We can get away with a teensy-weensy peek, right? If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means be my guest. Did you just say the F word? Hang on. I have to save this for Jackie. I have to hang on to this. I have to hang on to this for the right moment. This is crucial. Okay. Yep, open up one of these boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. Oh, I already saved that one, but thank you, Maria. If this were a real job, the contents of these boxes would belong to the client. And as long as they were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them. I know you're right, Joshua, but I just can't help myself. If you absolutely have to know what's inside, why didn't I ask Miss Cheryl when we got back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here. Alright. Nothing over here? Okay. That was a neat little dungeon. Neat little first sewer level of the video game. Man, I actually really like the shadows. I just noticed that. Look at the shadows. They actually, like, follow the characters really well. For a game from 2004, they should, like, it's not like a graphically, like, oh my god game, right? Like, it's not, like, Final Fantasy X's been out for, like, what, 2 years at this point? But, like, this ain't bad. This looks pretty good. Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm going to need to confirm the items in your possession. Yep, they're the real deal, alright. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one. I figured she'd try to set us up like that. Congratulations to both of you. You've successfully passed your qualification test. You really didn't think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Cheryl, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know and you to find out after your training is finished. That's not chit-chat for now, so let's get back to work. You just still have some things left to do. Seriously? Did you just say that we passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day gonna be over? Oh well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight. Agreed, it seems like we're within reaching distance of our goal. Lecter. Your final reach training is how to report to the guild. Whenever you finish a job, it's your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation, the steps you took to get there, are all part of your job as a bracer. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch, and as you already know by now, Aina is in charge here at the Roland branch. In addition, this is where you will be paid for your work. I look forward to seeing great things from the both of you. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training? Alright, okay, this is obvious. Report our things, report. Receive payment for training retrieval. BP. Bracer points. Junior Bracer, 9th class. Good job, you two. It seems like you were able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of Mira isn't the only thing you will receive. You will also accumulate points, which are known as BP, Bracer points. BP are the indication of your achievements as a bracer. When these points exceed a certain value, you will advance in rank as a bracer and be awarded a piece of special equipment by the guild. Ranks of a junior bracer start at 9 and go all the way up to 1. Please set up your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of Mira and BP you will receive will also be recorded in your bracer notebook, so please have a look sometime later on. All that's left to do now is finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Aina, and sorry about putting more work on your plate today than usual. Don't worry about it. Training newer bracers is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone? And knowing Shara, it'll involve the whip. There's a whip. Mira, there's a whip. Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You have now officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you'll be learning from your own real-world experience. Well then. Charizard holds out 2 small boxes. Aren't those boxes the ones... In answer to your question, yes, these are the boxes you retrieved during the day's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying that it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet! Alright, let's have a look. Received Junior Bracer Emblem. Stressed is... So does this mean that we're... Estelle Bright? Joshua Bright? Beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as junior bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Anya is now playing Elden Ring Night Rain. Congratulations, you two, and welcome into the fold. Did you hear that, Joshua? We've become members of that We've become members of the Bracer Guild. So I'm a bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only now beginning to set in. Sink in, even. Come on, Joshua, you should be jumping for joy or running around or screaming at the tops like this. Look at us now, world! We did it! I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed. I hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed up work that needs my immediate attention. We understand you've been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Shira, I just want to say thanks. Likewise, I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Shira. Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of a bracer's many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father Cassius trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for both of you, work hard to become full-fledged bracers early on, so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves. You like Charizard? Charizard, I feel, is like gonna be the chat favorite of this stream. I have a feeling. Between you and Mira already. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable bracers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought. I just don't get it. Get what? Mr. Sherazard, you know, the silver streak, one of the most skilled young bracers we're talking about. So why is it that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who's always always out doing what, who knows what, instead of being a father. A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion. Huh? Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know that we're qualified as junior bracers. Right! But first... Oh, hello. Hi there, Estelle and Joshua. Oh, hi, Rich. It looks like your training is over, isn't it? I'm bumbled to know, like a bee, to know that you two are the youngest ever to pass the bracer exam. I look forward to working with you in the same capacity. Yourselves well. I have to get back to work now, but if there's something you'd understand, give me a holler. Alright. I'm a little baby boy. Hurry up and come on. Oh, it's this guy. Oh. It's this is the guy who was like, I'm a bracer. I'm gonna do chores around town. Hurry up and come on. Wait for me, Luke. Huh? Oh, it's you two. Oh, great, it's Estelle. And then Joshua. Okay, little twerp, what was the oh great, it's Estelle remark? What's the big hurry? I won't tell us where we're headed. You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know. You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? God, I hate women. That's not very liberal of you, Luke. Well, fuck you. Rip, Luke. Quit acting like you're a bracer, you woman. I don't know what you said, but I think that's what the implication was, right? I'm reading between the very subtle lines of this child being a raging misogynist who hates women. How wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's better tasting milk in Liberl than the milk that comes from the personal farm. What? No way. Now you're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real bracers. We're like bracers in training, really. Don't think that you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. No, a high pony on the other end. Quit being a killjoy! Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Look at that smart aleck and cynical brat you call a friend. Yeah, fair. I was supposed to become a bracer first. I can accept that Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting past by the likes of Estelle, a girl, ugh. What's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Feeboid. You fucking piece of shit, kid. I'm gonna kill you. Just so you know, you can't even be a bracer until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people allowed? Oh, they're 16. Okay. I assume. That means no little kids who are still going to Sunday school. Well, they could be like 17 or 18, right? Because it might have taken them a couple of years to do this training. I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. You better watch out, Estelle. I'm going to train at my secret base, and before you know it, I'm going to be a racer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy Luke, he's always trying to pick a fight with me. I wonder if he just plain hates me or something. No, I think he's just a misogynist. I think he just hates all. He hates all women equally. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it, just a boy thing. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant by when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious. Wait, hang on. He's talking about her, like that kid teasing her, and he's like, "Oh, that's a boy thing," and he teases her like all the time. And they're siblings. Adoptive. But you know, they're siblings. 5 years later, Luke realized why she had strong feelings about women. I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds... A base? What the fuck? A secret base sounds really interesting. Intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times. That's not really what I meant by curious. Alright. I don't have the water required for this. But I can. Oh, there's more available now. EP cut. Oh, okay. EP. Oh, okay. And, oh. Cast. Time to cast artist cut? That seems fucking crazy good. That seems really fucking important. I'm gonna get that. God damn it, I can't fucking get that. I have no time. Impede. I think I want to make... That seems pretty good. Even if it's just 20%. I have one too few. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'll make 2 of these. Okay. And now if I go to Ortman, then Estelle can have this. Well, hang on. What's the difference between the blue slots and like the... Can I install 2 of the same type of quartz? Huh. Okay. Well, she has stone hammer now, I guess. Still, aren't you forgetting something? That's just to pick up a copy of the Liberl news from a general goods store, right? Alright, completely slipped my mind. What's at the weapons shop?
So, how'd your training go? The emblem on your chest means... Oh, I shouldn't have expected anything else from the Castius' kids.
Oh, that's cool. They actually have dialogue for that. That's really neat.
But we're still bracers in training. I see, but, well, I knew you were going to have to give up your part-time job here sooner or later.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, don't sweat it. I knew it'd happen eventually when I hired you on. It's a shame, though. There's hardly anyone out there with as good an eye for weapons as you. Maybe that's related to your tragic, fucked up backstory. You know what happened before that you got found at the side of the road? Maybe you were like a fucking, like murder assassin. That's why you have assassin skills. You fucking killed people. Like a lot. You killed a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know about that. No, this is your backstory now. I've decided that. You're gonna kill a lot of fucking people. And you have. You have and you will. Shop. Pile rod. Oh. That's really costly, holy shit. Kunai for 3 up and that's for 4 up. Black bangle. Not just the men, but the women and children too. White bracelet. Okay. Spikes. No. I mean, I think I want the pile rod for her. Convert. Yeah, this is the money thing. Alright. Hi there, Estelle and Joshua. How can I help you? Did you manage to become bracers? You bet we did.
Maybe I should have you start calling me Hyper Estelle from now on. By the way, Mr. Renan, did the Liberl news come in? Yeah, it came out a little after noon. Don't brush me off like that, you two. Oh, whatever, I'll take one copy then. Here comes the 100 Mira, please. I wonder what happens if you actually, like, don't have the money for that. I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine, but does it really sell that well? It sure does. The Liberl News has an excellent reporter and camerawoman who have done a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. They're even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. One more thing before you go. This gift is my way of saying congratulations. I don't think that's how you say that. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me. Recipe book. What's this supposed to be for? There's a ton of blank pages. It's a recipe book, isn't it? The Queen's birthday? Yeah, you know, this game came out in 2004. This ain't 2020. 5. You got it when you get hurt fighting. If you limit yourself to healing bombs all the time, it's going to cut pretty deeply into your wallets. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength and set, it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway. So if you eat something new, write down what's in it. And you'll have lots of recipes in no time. Bloody jubs and hollabobs. Fake language. Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle. Maple cookie. Well, I have made it a personal rule to never turn down sweets. Maple cookie. Basically, all you have to do is eat the food to learn the recipe. It's as simple as that. As you're traveling about, you should eat whatever food you come across that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. Well, that sounds pretty convenient. Says the... That's fair. It's not that I don't like cooking and all, it's just that I never seem to get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life. That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs. You really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Renan. Thanks for the recipe book, we'll put it to good use. Alright, eating the recommended dish at restaurants or using to-go meals adds the recipe to this recipe book. Oh! As long as the necessary ingredients are available, the food can be made. Sit-down meals which must be eaten on the spot, and to-go meals which can be carried as items. Okay. Interesting. It's like Look Outside. It's like fucking Look Outside of all games. That's crazy. Oh, Mr. Renan. How did you know that today was our last day of training? Aha, in a certain sense, both you and Joshua are like celebrities here in Roland. I tend to hear a lot from customers coming through here. I shouldn't have expected anything else from Roland. The grapevine around here is seriously something to be reckoned with. No kidding, the women here especially love to gossip. So we can get milled flour. Let's get like 10. Seems pretty important. Let's get ourselves a steak. One milk. One egg. One potato. One onion. One carrot. A fresh herb. Olive oil. And let's get 5 salts and 6 sugars. You know what, let's convert some of this into money. I want to see how much it gets me. 40, I see. See. Trade Sabbath. There we go, and now we got a little bit of econ going, and now we can eat the pasta at the fucking restaurant. A wholesome pasta. Learned the recipe. Alright. So if we go to our files now... No, that's not it. Okay. I still want to save. Books. Recipe book. Wholesome pasta. We need beast flesh. A heaping dish of pasta with strips of meat. A manly meal. Heals HP for all. A readily made aromatic cookie. It's great for snacks. We can make this, it seems. Yeah, we can just make one of these, which is great. Okay. I mean, sure. Roland Landing Port. Luscious chocolates. Captivating ruby eyes. Charizard's quite the exotic. No. Alan, buddy. Oh, God. Oh, game. Oh, whoa. She's got that fascinating charm that people in Liberl don't have. Alan's off in his little world again. I've actually gone drinking with Charizard before. The strange thing is, I have absolutely no memory of that. What the fuck? Oh. What? What the fuck do you mean? What does that mean? What the fuck is up with Charizard? Hang on, what the fuck? That's concerning. No chest. Oh, Alan, buddy, you can't say that. Looks like only employees are allowed in. Not told I can't go in. I want to go in even more. I'm proud to work on you here. Yes, because I always wanted to work on orbital ages ever since I can remember. Oh. Nothing? Fucking nothing? Damn. Crazy. Oh, but maybe here. No? Nothing? That damn thing, okay. Oh, this is like the monsters we can find. Dirty rat. What's the difference between these dirty rats? Oh, one is juicy bone, one is also curative horn. What about these fucking things? Okay. There are two airliners which travel to 5 major cities, an eastward circling one and a westward circling one. The westward circling airliner travels from Grand Sol to Roland, Bose, Rouen, and Zeiss in that order. The eastward circling airliner travels in the opposite direction from Grand Sol to Zeiss, Rouen, Bose, and Roland in that order. This game is so much more modern than you were expecting it to be for some reason. Yeah, this is like Industrial Revolution, right? Which is like, you wouldn't expect that, looking at like our like the fashion and stuff and like the towns. Because it's still very medieval looking. Septian calendar, 1075, erected in a partnership with the Liberl real family. Septian Church in Roland City. Destroyed during the 100 Days War, when Roland was bombarded by the... Bombarded, even! Oh my god, they got bombs. by the Erebonian Imperial Army. Rebuilt with the cooperation of the citizens in Roland. So yeah, that was like 10 years ago was the war, so it's 1202, I believe. Seems Hotel Roland. We've got an unusual guest staying here at the moment. She appears to be a student from the Genus Royal Academy. I've heard she's come here to study about Roland. Employees only. Hello? I've finally arrived here in Roland. I think the first thing I'm going to do is have a look around. Okay. Mayor's residence. This is a pretty chestless game, huh? I've found like 2 throughout the entire game so far, and one of them was like a quest objective. What the fuck? Hello? The missus sometimes helps me with my jobs around the house. On top of that, she treats me like I'm part of the family. She even took me out to eat the other day. I couldn't be happier. Well, that's very nice, actually. Lita takes care of all the housework, but I feel a little awkward about it and often end up doing some of it myself. I'm sure it's because I used to do it all myself before coming to live at this house. It seems like I'm taking Lita's job away, so I wonder if I'm causing her any trouble. Maid Mistress Yuri, true. Let's kill the mayor.
Compared to other cities, Roland is certainly rural with no distinct features. However, I love this city. There's just something warm and inviting about Roland. Warm, like there's about to be a fire or something. I want to build a city that gives importance to the atmosphere. Chest. Fuck. It's a background element. So this is just the world map. Yeah, okay. Okay. There's a lot to these houses, like, just to explore. Like, they don't have anything in them, but, like, damn. They really did make this shit feel alive. It seems it's going to take a bit longer for me to get the lumber together for this order. I must work hard to get my father-in-law to acknowledge me for my wife's sake. But there's not a lot in there now. True, it could like fill up, right? Estelle, let's head home. We should let Dad know that we're qualified as junior bracers. Yeah, I forgot about that. Hey, Estelle and Joshua, is it true that you two really became bracers? You're always one of the first to hear everything, aren't you, Claire? This is just what I expected. I saw potential in you both way back, yup. You're gonna get out there and own a lot of success, right? I like showers out, so don't shout. But I'm partially both you and Joshua. Huh? I'll take that as a compliment. If this is gonna be a big major hub, yeah. Because it's either that or, oh god, they're gonna get fucking murdered. Estelle, Joshua, I'm glad to I found you two. Oh, hi, Aina. Is something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry. We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yes, he is. He said something about having to start up a bunch of documents. But what's going on? You don't look at Pat, right? Sure we do. In fact, we saw him not too long ago. What's wrong? Are you in some sort of trouble? I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Yui that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies in the northern outskirts of Roland. You mean the Tower of Esmeralda? Isn't that that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say.
Fortunately, at the moment, Cher's on his own other bracer business, so I want to ask her father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Joshua and I will go after him and bring him back. I don't know if that's a good idea. Two of you only qualified to be junior bracers today. With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before he reaches the sewer. The tower, what the fuck? I understand. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from the Bracer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing about the safe return of those children. As you say. Understood. Esmeralda's Tower can be reached by taking the western path at the junction along the Malga Trail. You can get onto the Malga Trail but through Roland's northwest gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. This is our first real job. Come on, Joshua, we don't have any time to lose. I'm right behind you. Fuck, I just realized I'm gonna practice doing girl voices. Damn. Malga Trail. More like Maga Trail. Which we don't like in our liberal kingdom. Kill the little bats. Motherfucker. Morale. Or we can cast. Yeah, that seems pretty good. And let's start attacking now. See if they're actually like agile or if we just missed. We might have just missed. Yeah, okay. Okay. I like the combat, honestly.
We're good to go.
Like, just from the outside, this seems pretty neat. What the fuck is that? Plane. Let's throw a spell at it. Fuck. That was out of range. Ah, shit. Yeah, you didn't need that heal. Alright. 2 blues. Preemptive attack. We should kill this one first. Oh, and now we moved this one to the left, so it might not be able to reach us, actually. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. Oh, God.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Beast flesh. Let's make a fucking spaghetti. Where's that cooking menu again? Recipe book? Yeah, wholesome pasta. There we go. Is this the back? I think it is. Unless those things don't have back. Actually, I want to try doing this and see if that moves me. Because it might. Nope, okay, he's still where he was. Man, that knocks you back far, actually. Yeah, he has a lot more movement than she does, so he might be like our thief.
Let's move out.
At least, like, I don't know, he might not have a steal ability, though. Where's our cookie? Cookie. Yay. Yum. Did I equip my fucking new stick? I didn't. I didn't equip that. The music in this game is like aggressively fucking RPG. I kind of love it. Not a thing remains in the chest except the lonely dead spider. Wait, fuck. Does every chest in this game have flavor dialogue? Is that why there's not that many chests? Oh, that's really cool. Wait, that could be really fucking dope. Okay. I think I want to kill this thing. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have her attack the other plant with her super. There we go. Soul Blur on the plant. A little fucking oith hem. No. Wait, fuck her. Oh, she's too slow. Fuck it, we ball. As long as it doesn't attack her, we're good. Curses, she's dead. Oh, we got new music. Hang on. We got special music for this. We've got oh shit music. Kill this thing. Good.
All right, we're good to go.
Ah, fuck. She missed out on the level now. Oh, if I hold shift, I can see where the things go. Is there a thing coming up here that can use to heal? It would be very appreciated. Camp. What? Wait, what is that? What is it? Why is that camp button? Huh. Please, please, I just need to heal. For the love of God. Oh God, no! This is like a this looks like a boss area. Fuck. Wait, no, we might be good. Looks like we've come all the way to Asmalong's tower. I didn't see any sign of them along the trail. Do you think they're wandering inside? It's quite likely the case. Let's go in. Looks like we'll need to hurry. Right. No, let's not. Let's explore a little bit, you know? Maybe find a place to heal. That could be a good idea. No, don't do it. Don't do it. No way. Please don't do it. No. Chest. Tear bomb. Well, I guess I have to use one of my revival items now. It's just as empty. I wonder whose fault that is. Oh, fuck. Alright, you rat bastard. Have some of this. Preemptive attack. It feels weird hearing this melody after hearing it in video essays and montages for so long. Oh, is this like a song you've heard before? The battle theme? Because like, it is kind of a banger, I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty good song. Joshua with the kill! Let's go!
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright. Taunt. Oh, she can draw aggro. I think. I assume that's what that does. Craft. I wonder if I see my crafts. Guess I can only see it in battles. But a remixed version of it from a later game, I see. I did hear this game's getting a remake. It's dark in here. I'm scared. Let me baby. Are only on the first floor of this place. Did you hear that? They really did go in here. Estelle, are you alright? Luke! Pat! If you can hear me, answer me now! Little brats, are they pretending they can't hear me? They might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's see if we can find them. Alright, dungeon time. Asmalost Tower. What are we going to do? Somebody help! Rush full speed in the direction of the voice. Rush in simultaneously with Joshua. Interesting. Okay, run full speed in the direction of the voice? Oh no! Estelle! You idiot! You monsters go somewhere else. Oh, show, they were show on. Show on this. Oh shit, she's fucking him up. Estelle, what are you doing here? Get back, you two. These monsters aren't playing around. Joshua, you're here too. Estelle, quit trying to be a glory hawk by diving in on by yourself. Lecture me later. Right now we need to take care of these things. Protect all NPCs. Okay. Okay, good. They're running away. They're running from the battle. Fuck, these things have a lot of movement. No, what are you doing? You stupid fucking idiot kid. Wait, hang on, I just realized. I can just interrupt their turn, I think. With that. Yeah, Estelle, holy shit, with the one shot. Beast Flesh 3. And it's as easy as that. There was nothing easy about the mess you just got us into. What are you thinking running in like that without assessing the situation first? Now beat the children. Oh, don't get your boxes in a bunch. Everything worked out just fine. Is it safe now? Oh man, that was awesome. You really showed him, Estelle. Not bad for a girl. You little twerp. Ow, it hurts. What are you trying to do to me? Corporal punishment, you little shit. What's wrong with you? You even dragged poor Pat all the way up here against his will. It's time to think about what you did today. Oh god. Oh, you're hurting me. Stop it. Oh god, Estelle. I said stop it, you violent she-devil! Maybe you got one. You got one. So this is the thanks I get for saving your neck, huh? Looks like it's time to give you some of my special discipline. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, Estelle, I'm sorry. Everything was my fault. Estelle? Shall we forgive each other like they teach at school? This man doesn't need forgiveness, but a little discipline should do the trick. Estelle, behind you! Something with teeth? Kill it. It's something with teeth, isn't it? Nice monster. I'm not gonna make it in time. Oh? Huh? Dad, you came! You still lack skill and understanding, Estelle. You must always prepare for unseen danger by sharpening your senses. That's part of what it means to be a bracer. Dad? What are you doing here? I just happened to be in town and heard the whole story from Ina. I'll give you points for your quick thinking and taking action to come after the children, but you failed to follow through completely. I really messed up, didn't I? It's a good thing you showed up when you did. I'm sorry, I should have been watching your back. That just means you have room for improvement. Constantly working to overcome your weak spots is the key. Understood. So, how about we head home, everyone? Oh, never mind, his mustache kills it. The most dead dad I've ever seen. For real. Can you boys walk? I think so. That was incredible, Mr. Bright. You were like a gazillion times more awesome than Estelle. Of course I was. I'm her father. Alright, everyone. Let's file on out of here. But with you, Mr. Bright. Who's the glory hog now? Well, I guess I should be thankful that Dad saved me behind. Why does he have to go and take all the credit like that? It really chops my hide. That's just the way he is. After all, he is Cassius Bright. I'm very happy to be alive, and perfectly fine health. Let me just talk about how much I adore being around my two children, where I will spend at least 40 to 50 more years bragging about them in secret. It seems like you had quite a day. That's just unbelievable. The second we got back to Roland, he says, "I'll leave the reporting to you," and takes off for home. Sheer nerve, I'll tell you. There's no need to make a mountain of a molehill over it. At least the boys came back safe and sound. Anyway, I think that's all there is to report. Yay! Child rescue! You did well for your first assignment. From the details of your report alone, I believe I can commend you both for a job well done. You should be proud of yourselves. You really think so? I know so. In fact, you'll do even better on your next job. If anything else comes up, I would appreciate your help again. Sure. How about we head home, too? I guess we better. I've still got dinner to prepare. Would you mind holding on a second? A letter arrived for your father just a little while ago. Unfortunately, since he went straight home, I never got a chance to give it to him. Do you think you could deliver it instead? Letter to Cassius. I wonder if it's more work-related stuff. I imagine so. The letter appears to be from one of our foreign branches. One of the guild's foreign branches? As I'm sure you already know by now, Liberl isn't the only country where the Bracer Guild exists. On top of that, your father is widely known all throughout the Cenurian continent. So, we can expect these kinds of letters from time to time. If you would be so kind as to make sure he gets this letter, I would really appreciate it. Wait, this is the... Okay, no, this is the right way. Hey, Joshua. You think I'm really cut out to be a bracer? Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill of his staff, and your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Really, you think so? Sure, but why you're asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back at the tower? Yeah, because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If that didn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. I guess I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future. That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know. Huh? If we fail today, then all that's left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like what happened yesterday discourage you? Joshua? You're right. This isn't like me at all. I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You laughing like a big ditz is far more natural for you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up. My patented angry expression. Ah, okay, I admit that last comment was pushing things a bit. I'll overlook it this time, and thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to go home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear. Maybe glutton is closer to the mark than ditz. Alright. And you know what? I think this is where we'll call it for today. This game is already like peak to early 2000s RPG, and I mean that both like it is aggressively that, and also it's like pretty good. Like it's not bad actually. Like really, like this is a really solid game so far. I like the writing. I like what the combat's doing. I really fuck with this. Yeah, I really like this game so far. I probably will be streaming this like every Friday for like 2 hours to 3 hours, somewhere between that. There's the whole orb quartz shard bullshit. Like that's a whole system that I'm gonna get really into, I feel. Yeah. yeah, that is one of those things where I'm gonna like absolutely try to fucking min-max the shit out of that. Now, of course, I'll need to find out what's good first. There's a reason why the people that are freaks about it are freaks about it. Yeah, there's a fucking reason this won that poll with 18 votes. The people like this game a lot, and I absolutely see why. Let me link you to Battle Theme I'm thinking of. Thank you. I'll listen to that after stream. For now, let's raid into someone. Who do we have? Who doth we have? Okay, no one I usually raid into is live right now. Let me check something else real quick. Hang on. Yeah, no, I got nothing. I got no one. Alright, we'll just call it here. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a good one. I will catch you at a later date with 100 Line. And that date is tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing more 100 Line with Lulu. Starting next Wednesday, Steve's back. Iconic guy, Big Steve. We're gonna start doing Spectrobes. I never played Spectrobes. Steve loves Spectrobes, so we're gonna do Spectrobes. And after that, Stars in Time and Deltarune on Thursdays, and then repeat, rinse and repeat. I should fucking make a schedule, goddamn. Anyways, I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Goodbye. See ya.